Hello, hello, Capricorn. How are you guys? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for returning if that's the case. You are all so welcome here. So, today we have a May reading for you. So, let's see what is going on for you. We have a couple of decks. So, let's dive into this reading for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, as always. Use your intuition. These are general readings, okay? And please, if you could leave me a thumbs up there and subscribe to my channel, it helps me greatly build this beautiful community here. So let's dive in and check the cards for you. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, what is going on? Possessions, root chakra here, the base chakra. What else? Okay, grounding. What's going on? We have a lot of um, root chakra and intelligence with your third eye here. Okay, so let's start with this number 7. So we have 7, 6, 45. Okay, so we have number 7 here, possessions, belongings, finances, assets, treasures. So important to keep track of your belongings here. It's interesting because I had this card for another sign, and it's completely different energy here. So what I'm getting here is that for the month of May, it's important that you keep track of your possessions in terms of your assets, your money, your finances. You are keeping track. There could be something regarding your subscriptions, right? Something that you don't use anymore, or there could be some sort of breach of uh, data in some way, shape, or form, and there could be some access to your personal details. So keep track of that for this month, especially the first 7 days of the month. Okay, there's something there that could come up, and it's important that you keep track. Now, we also have here grounding, right? It's very interesting because half of this person, it's made of earth, right? Of trees, like the roots of the tree. So you becoming one with the trees, with nature, with Gaia, with Mother Earth here, it's very, very important. So there could be some times during this month that you feel out of balance. So those are the moments that you have to remind yourself, go back to the earth, go back to, connect with your root chakra, go back to your grounding, go back to connect with the here and now, right? Get out of the house if you can, if it's safe for you, of course. So, nature, presence, practicality, stability. See, this is so interesting because you see, this person is like, this arm is root, this leg is root, and then it's like, this one is human, this one is human, and then part of here is as well from the tree, from the earth, and the other one is not. So it's like you and the earth being one, which we are, right? So becoming kind of physical as one. When you just get outside and you close your eyes, right, and you connect with that. When you hug a tree, you connect with the energy. You can even feel like if you hug a tree with an open heart and you close your eyes, or even with your eyes open, but if you're not able of that type of awareness, you can actually feel the heartbeat on a tree, right? um, and there's this connection here of this groundedness that it's calling your attention very, very strong, right? And maybe this is actually a reminder, because I feel it's been already asking you for, I'm going to say, for the last 6 months. So since last year, the end of last year, there's something here that's been calling your attention. Okay. Now we also have intelligence here with number 45, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. So we have awareness, we have presence, we have being aware of stuff, and now we have perception. So it's all about here and now, right? Now we have this about the third eye here as well. Now, we could be talking about knowledge, you learning something, but it's not just randomly, oh, I'm going to learn about this. This is you being called to learn something, but when you start learning, you feel like it's very easy for you to understand. So, this could be something that you bring from other dimensions to this lifetime. that, it's just a reminder. Everything that we do is just a reminder. We already know everything, but it's like we need to just kind of go deeper. We have to go to the books, to the people, to the wisdom, to all of that, so that we understand what are we talking about and what is going on around, because we're also talking about the number 9, 4 and 5, 9, right? So we're talking about needing to end something. This even feels like you started something in a different dimension and you're coming here to finish that job, whatever that is. And it could be something regarding the earth, it could be something regarding the planet, helping in some specific way. Okay, so let's see now what else with the mermaids. Okay, now the mermaids connect with healing, with love, with self-love, self-worth, nurturing yourself, right? um relationships, relationships at all kinds, right? Including romantic ones here. So let's see for Capricorn here, mermaids. What is the message for Capricorn for the month of May? So we have guides, a guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. We have adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Okay, this could be where nature is here. We have divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune, sacrifice. There are those worth making, there are those that will destroy you. And we have the mirror, know thyself, self examination, seeing who you really are. And that came on the intelligence part. And we have sisterhood here, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Now, this makes a whole lot of sense to me from everything that we were talking about here just before when it comes to connecting with nature and connecting with all of that, right? So we have this guide here. Now we could be talking about you being a guide to someone or someone being a guide to you. If you ask me, what I see here is that you connecting, this could be a mentor, this could be a guide, this could be something, this could be just you talking to someone. You could go to one session with a person, I don't know, a business coach or a personal coach or something, and you understand. There's something about you understand so much better. It really touches the points that you need. It could be a tarot reading, right? It could be this reading here. That just hits hard on you. It's like, yes, this makes a lot of sense. So that's number 38. Then we have number 27 with the adrift, right? You see this person totally let go, right? This mermaid completely let go. She's not putting pressure on anything, and that's what it's asking you. Just allow the universe to help you. Just allow things to go. Just allow all the pain from the past to dissipate, because it's living rent free in your body, not just in your mind, in your heart, but in your body. The heaviness, the resistance, the not being able to let go, the immense number of thoughts that come to your mind and they're not profitable to you in any way, shape, or form. Let all that go. Just let it go, right? That was part of a lesson. It's not part of your life. Okay. And now we have number 15 with this beautiful mermaid here. It says divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. Again, this tarot reading could be something for you, or I could be talking to people that they are starting to get interest in that, and you understand that in a different dimension, you have done this and you know more, right? You could come here and look at the cards and listen and, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not hard to understand what you're saying, or maybe what I'm saying it's making sense to you, right? Now we have sacrifice with number 11. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. Your awareness, it's super important right now. Remember what I said in the beginning with this card. Pay attention to your stuff, right? So pay attention when people are talking to you. If they ask your details for something, watch out for that, right? There's a lot of scams now happening, and not just online, but sometimes in person as well. Okay, so pay attention to that. I'm hearing something very specific. It's like when you're walking outside with your phone. You know the thing I think is the NFC or something like that, that when people get their phone close to yours, they can get your details. There's something like take that off. Take it off, right? Unless you need to use it for something, then you can always turn it on again. I don't know. That was a weird message. And we move on with the mirror. Know thyself, self examination, seeing who you really are. And that was what we were talking about, I feel, we're talking about you studying something, but then you understand that you already knew that it was just a reminder. So it's like you're being guided to read the specific book, to do a specific course, to do all of that, because that's who you are, and the universe is guiding you to. It's time to take charge. It's time to come back to who you are, right? And then we have sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. So you will find on the way. I kind of feel this guide can be connected with this. So this could be someone that starts as a guide and then ended up being, whether this is a friend, whether this is, a counselor or something like that. So that's very interesting just to start, right? Let's look into the tarot now and see what comes up for the month of May. We will touch base with what are you leaving behind? What blessings, what activations are coming to you? What is the advice? And finally, what's the outcome here? So we have two decks for you, okay? So starting with what are you leaving behind? Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I really feel that you're leaving behind something that was very important to you, but it's not anymore. Okay, this could be a job, this could be a business, this could be something like that, that it doesn't make sense anymore. Yes, eight of swords and queen of swords. So this could be something regarding your communication. Yeah, six of wands, something that was very good in the past, but I feel this was very good for you to improve something. Okay, to improve something, because I look at this seven and eight of pentacles here, and I don't feel them as, the highest version of you that you're meant to be. I feel this as the beginning. This is just giving me the beginning, the the initial tools to improve, to develop something bigger than that. Okay, so that's important that you're leaving that behind. There's a lot of evolution right now. Okay, there's a lot of outgrowing from a place, from a job, a career purpose, and all of that. You've done what you needed to do with that community, so it's time to move to the next community, because you have evolved in such a way that the highest community is ready for you. Okay, so are you ready for that? Yes, you are. Just remember that. Okay, now blessings, 10 of wands, the end of stress, the end of hard times. And I feel like I could be talking to people, they've been having a really hard time. Queen of swords again, a really hard time with a woman, potentially with a mother or something like that. Very cold. This is very, very cold person, and it's coming up like the end of that, right? The end of that with the 10 of wands there. And the Knight of Cups, I see you connecting with more people. Knight of Cups, having much better times here. Good times are coming your way. Four of Swords, you can rest. Wow, this feels like it. Yes, the star. This feels like it's been really tough for some of you, because it's saying you can rest now. You can celebrate. You can enjoy life. It's enough of all of that stressful moments, because look at that 10 of wands here. There could have been something very, very hard for you, and it's finally coming to the end. Okay, it's like you don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, now when we're talking about what is the advice for you, we have the six of wands, we have the death card, and we have the three of pentacles. Now I do have the six of wands here. Now the six of wands is giving me the sense of the advice is stay open, because there could be something you're going to say, something you're going to show. This could be a presentation in work. This could be a video here as well. There's something here that is going to transform your life and is going to open you up to your next community. Remember, we're talking about your next community is waiting for you. That's exactly what we're talking about here. We are talking about you expanding, the emperor, you leading your life, you taking charge of who you are, you follow through, you understanding that nothing is certain in this life, but still I'm going to move forward. I'm going to follow my intuition and I'm going to follow through, right? Trusting my intuition and the loyal people that will come, because I know that as I move forward, there's more and more people that will come towards me. Seven of Swords. Pay attention always at people, and this comes very strong with your energy. Okay, look at the tower at the bottom of the deck. This comes very strong as your energy in terms of what is the advice. The advice is take charge, lead, and always follow your intuition, because of course every time someone becomes famous, every time someone starts earning a lot of money, especially in the family, you will start to see certain people wanting to be close to you, wanting to come to you, wanting to celebrate you, inviting you for dinners, for lunch, for gatherings, for this, for that. It's pure jealousy, because they never saw you becoming famous. And one day you're making millions, you're making a lot of money, you're living a really good life, you were able to live a level of life that was torture. It was struggling, challenge after challenge after challenge. And then for them, overnight, you're like, hey, what did you do? What happened here? Right? So, shush when it comes to that, people, okay? Right, so let's move on into the outcome. Sorry, what's the outcome here? The Fool, a new beginning, a new you, a new place, a new life. Yes, the Moon. Perfect. Keep moving forward, keep growing. Five of Swords, getting rid of these people, getting rid of this interesting people. They all they want is your money. All they want is stuff from you. Oh, now I understand. Do you remember what I said in the beginning? Pay attention to your possessions. Okay? Don't just take any person inside your house. That's very strong coming up suddenly. Okay. Especially if you're the kind of person you like to host, you like to invite people. If there's some birthday party, yes, can we say about a new home, a new life? Look at that, Four of Wands here. So there's definitely the sense of you moving. You could be moving to a place you've been before. It doesn't mean you have lived there before. Maybe you traveled, maybe you used to talk about this place before a lot, and you could actually be going back to this place. We could also be talking about a place that you lived in a previous dimension, a previous life, right? Seven of Wands. The outcome here is you standing up for yourself. You don't have to tell the world, you don't have to express anything, the judgment here. You don't have to justify yourself for being who you are, right? So that's really, really beautiful for you, Capricorn. So let's just get an oracle here to end this beautiful and empowering reading. I do like even the warnings and all the transformation coming up here. It's beautiful for you. So we have nature spirits. Yes, remember the grounding. It's been calling for you, coming of winter. Okay. Coming of, oh, coming of winter. And I mentioned before that nature has been calling you for the last 6 months. 6 months ago was winter where I am. So, but let's look first at nature spirits number 26. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. The trees. He is part of the roots of the trees. Okay? Trees have a lot of wisdom. They're resilient, they're beautiful, they're perfect, right? Nature works perfectly. So I even said about listening to the heart of a tree. So this could be something that you may consider. And then we have coming of winter with number 11. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. Again, there's something here that happened already during the winter time, and it's coming up, okay? Because now we talk about nature spirits. So where I am, it's spring now. So, you know, all birds, everything is migrating and coming and all of that. So there's a lot of messages, and these messages have been coming from winter all the way to now. But it looks like you were only ready now to listen to all of these messages, okay? So this is beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it makes sense to you. Let me know if you feel like in the comments below. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.